Hey everyone! How is everybody doing? Let me bring these over so you can see what's happening. It's kind of all in the creative thought process. And I wanted to create something super yummy that's going to keep me in balance. Going to keep me focused on my goals. Because we all have goals, right? We all have things that we're working towards. And whether this is an epic flop or an epic moment, let's make it the best. Let's add a little light to the subject. Okay. So, I want to show you excuse me. Hold up. You know that dry tickle? I don't like it. Okay, so I took 2 sweet potatoes. So each of these is 1 serving in my lifestyle for carbohydrates, okay? So what I did was I simply took a sweet potato and I pressed it down. Now this is not a serving, but I'm just showing you what I did to make it look like it was the shape of a mini pizza, okay? So that's what I wanted to do. So I got it right here. I'm going to put it on my pan that was sprayed. Ignore my pan because my pan already had some butternut squash on there, okay? So I roasted butternut squash. I'm going to put these little mini pizzas in the oven and let them crisp up a little bit. On top of this, I am going to add some sliced onion, very thin. And the reason, so let me back up the truck a little bit. Let me start off by saying why I'm doing this recipe or creating this recipe. We went out this weekend with our daughter and I truly wanted something so yummy, right? We all want something just a little yummy. So I sat there, and as we're looking at this restaurant, it was a pizza place, and it served vegan, gluten-free, it did everything. Well, Amber wanted cheese. Now, I'm a self-imposed vegan, so it's not like, you know, I have to be, but I am. I only had a little bit of cheese for Amber, and I'm not going to lie to you, it was freaking the bomb. So I was like, how can I replicate this recipe? What can I do? All right, so I forgot one piece of it. One piece. So it was a glorious, let me move that. It was an absolutely amazing pizza. It had gluten-free crust, butternut squash, apple, garlic, onion, Brussels sprouts, and a maple something drizzle. And I was like, what? Get me in on that one. So, in my mind, we all know how I work. I have to figure things out, right? So that's why I create these recipes, because I want to figure out how can I implement this into my life and make it work, you know, so I'm not screwing up my lifestyle. I swear to God, I put the dog outside. He managed to get his way back in. Okay, so when the pizza came to us, it was not what I envisioned. So I was like, well, you could slap together anything. Hey guys, you could slap together anything, right? So I don't know why I'm using a paring knife. Oh my gosh, you are so nice. He must adore everything you do. Okay, so I have these sweet potatoes, which are in a pizza shape in the oven, roasted. All right, that's enough. So, now the butternut squash was actually a, it took the place of a sauce. So I expected to see butternut squash, but it was sauce. It was not butternut squash pieces the way I thought. So here's what I did. I took, let me see if I can put this back together. This was the size of the butternut squash. Okay? Yikes, it's dripping. So I took just the end off and I cooked it in the microwave. Nothing fancy at all. I'm peeling some of the skin off now. Honestly, I don't care if the skin stays on. And I'm going to, whatever comes off, and whatever doesn't, it's going in the food processor. So I am going to now take this butternut squash and I'm going to make a puree so it looks like it is part of the sauce. I'm going to add in 2 very small cloves of garlic because with that, it did have a little garlic. It said it had garlic. Garlic was not on the pizza, but it was definitely picked up. I'm going to add in some cinnamon because I did taste cinnamon in it. I am going to add in 2 packets of stevia because it was sweet. Okay, so it may seem confusing. I don't know. I'm also going to add in some nutritional yeast because my daughter's not here, so I'm not going to put cheese on it. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And let's make a puree, okay? I can't see how it could not be amazing. I don't want to add any liquid to it because of the fact I want it to be like a sauce. And this way, guys, we're going to stay true to our journey. We're going to create something yummy, hopefully. Add the onion, add the apple, a little spinach in place of that the Brussels sprouts because I don't have Brussels sprouts. Let's see. That's really good. Do you know what I want to add? A smidge of salt. Just a smidge of salt to bring out that sweetness. Just a little more. I love nutritional yeast. Oh my gosh. I probably added about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And that was pink Himalayan sea salt. Alright, just a little more of a whirl. And let's check on these pizzas. I'm going to put it on broil. Just because I really want it to crisp up. Okay. So, as far as the butternut squash goes, so I'm following a brand new program right now. I don't know if you are, Judy. If you're following the Shift Shop, I don't know if you are or not, but I wanted to create this so I could follow right along with everybody else and have something that was truly going to keep me on the same path, but I wasn't certain, you know? So let's get that. Let's get that in there. We will take this butternut squash, move it aside, because we want to have room to do our yumminess. So I'm just going to squeeze the water out of the spinach while I'm talking to you guys. I'm not certain. Gretchen, have you ever made pizzas out of sweet potato? I'm always curious what other people do on their little path, you know? I mean, baking pies and stuff like that, that is absolutely amazing. But for me, it's not something I could do. So here is the butternut squash sauce, if you will. I'm so excited. It smells earthy. It smells cinnamony. I get the garlic as well. I'm so looking forward to seeing this come into play. And hopefully it'll all work out, right? I got to move everything out of the way so I could definitely... Alright, I'm going to take these out of the oven because the sweet potato is already cooked, right? And let's see, can you see that? I'm not sure if you could see that. Let me move you back just a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do, now again, I'm not using in any way any cheese, no fats. I'm going to save the fats for if I put avocado on my salad that I'm going to do this with. I'm actually kind of excited about this. Like, I don't know if you could tell by my stupid smile. But I'm really looking forward to having something that resembles a pizza. But it's all in play with my new eating plan. So I'm making extra so I could have some for tomorrow night's dinner or lunch, however I want to do it. 2 of these is 1 meal. So that would be 1 yellow if you're following the same lifestyle I am. And probably 2 greens, including the salad. And this butternut squash. There's not a red, so there wouldn't be any protein necessarily enough in here to call that a meal. But I'm so excited. All right, so I hope everybody's writing this down. Though I will write it down later on. And Judy, I'll post it in our group after I'm done, and probably not tonight. Okay, so, oops. I'm going to put some onion. I'm going to put some onion all over. Because I love onion. Onion goes with butternut squash. Reno thinks so as well. Just another way to get your little veggies in. A little spinach. I hope you guys could see this. I'm so super excited. I can't stop smiling because I think it's kind of fun that, you know, you take something that you tried and you're like, I want to create that. I think that's the best part about eating, is that you truly don't have to live within a bubble. Right? All you have to do is take what you love and make it work for you. And then some chopped Macallan apples on the top. I'm just so in awe of, I'm hoping all this comes together nicely and it bakes nicely in the oven. Okay, so apples for everybody. Okay, and when it comes out of the oven, I will add some nutritional yeast. Oh, that one, the Delica, or something like that. All right, so these are going to go into the oven. I'm going to roast them, and I'll take some pictures and post it in here after. Enjoy, guys. Uh-oh.